Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Wisconsin Badgers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Grab near the sticks. It's Barry Johnson. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
There's a 1st and 10 play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to extend the play. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Auburn offense will take over for 1st and 10.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Backs clean. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There was nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
1st and 10 now for the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Well, he finally goes out of bounds down inside the 10, but that play sets up this offense in good scoring position.
It sure does. What a great play of creating momentum for this offense. Now you want to see if they give this back a chance to put it into the end zone now that they're 1st and goal.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Down he goes, a sack.
A great job up front by this Auburn defensive lineman. Kind of that rare combination of defensive linemen you see often in the SEC, where they have great size and power, but incredible quickness. And Auburn has sure had plenty of those over the years.
Back to their 11-yard line at 2nd and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Lets it go deep down the middle. Had all day to throw.
Because you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for. Because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Miles. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
The 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that.
Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Now the 40. Inside the 20. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Badgers. Here's the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Brought down to the 32, so good job by the returner there.
And the Auburn offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. Quick completion to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's that defense shifting again. He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. back to his offense, back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quarterback escapes the pocket, and he'll just get rid of it. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He finds the running back in the flat. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making a tackle short of the first down.
And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. Kick lands out of bounds. They'll spot this down around the 20. The Auburn offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
A gain makes it second and medium. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Or it's snapped to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Punt team ready to boot it away. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the Badgers will line up on 1st and 10. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. He escapes the sack. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
He missed it. He missed it. The game remains tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play.
That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Incomplete. Almost had his second interception of the game. It's going to bring up a third down play. go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. First down, the clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Looking to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And he drops back in the gun. Makes a quick catch. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. We're going to throw the football. That ball snagged for a completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after it.
The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Auburn.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And they jump back in front.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. He'll call for the fair catch here. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. After all that running got him for a sack.
Also, 4 yards on the play. Second down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Wisconsin, 14.
Kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They can't stop him. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. It's a run. Running back's got it. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Here's the 2nd down play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They're going to run it here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. He'll hand it off. Gets some space around the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
First down here for this offense. And now the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He's swarmed by the defense.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Running toward the end zone, but the defense forces a fumble. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
First one in the 4th quarter. You're in the red zone with a nice lead, a chance to maybe score and put this game away, and instead you put the ball on the ground. It's a fumble. This game just got really interesting.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And this is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple of points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
And that sets up a return. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Here comes the opening play of the drive. We begin from the 33. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes a running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Powering through. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up. Caught on the outside. It's Miles. important third down play coming up. The linebacker shifting around now. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it here. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff again. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a first and goal inside the 10.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And this time it's complete. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Try and muscle for the first down. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
And the Badgers pick up enough for a first down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back. Here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. And the last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
What a game for this offense.